Hi guys. Okay, I'm back. I think it's gonna be turned the right way. Let me see. Let me see. Yep. We're here. We're with it. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's perfect. All right. Let me just get on Instagram real quick. Let everybody know to tune in. Oh. The screen is blurry. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Still a little blurry. What's up, guys? If you get a chance, tune in. I'm live on YouTube. Now I'm reading for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if you have any one of those signs in your big three, sun, moon, or rising, you can come even if you have it in your Venus or your North Node. And tune in and get this reading, okay? And if you do not know your natal chart, you can always book a natal chart reading with me at thechakraunblocker.com. Okay, boom. I gotta go because I'm already live. All right, bye. This is what I be doing, y'all. Give me a sec. Copy link. This is what I gotta do. And I need a second. Be patient. We're reading for the earth signs, though. It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be popping. All right, one more thing I gotta copy, which is just another link. Oh, you can't put more than one link. Okay. All right, guys. I am Cool J. This is Cool J's Tarot, and here we unblock your chakras. Welcome, guys. Welcome to all my earth signs. We're going to get into this general read. We're going to pull on some energy and see what's going on in your energy field, okay? Keep in mind that these readings may or may not resonate as they are general. I do not offer personals no more, but I do offer natal chart readings. So if you do not know your sun, moon, or rising placements, you don't know any of your placements, you can book one with me at thechakraunblocker.com. Okay, boom, let's get into this. Also, if this is not your first time here on this channel, you know the drill. But if this is your first time here, if you're tapping into this live and you've never been here before, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay, now we can get into this. We're going to start off with the Taurus collective. We're going to start off with the Tauruses because they're the baby of the earth, and we're going to find out what's going on with you. This is just a general spread, general energy, you know, not past, not present, not future. This energy that I'm pulling could be placed for your past, your present, or something that is to come, okay? That's how this goes. So we're just going to see what the universe got to say. We're going to see what the universe has to say. Rejoice and celebration. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. That was a sing. Let's see what the universe got to say. Universe card, boom, right there. Rejoice and celebration, bottom of the deck. All right, let's see what's going on. Angels, ancestors, guys of the Most High. We're reading for the Taurus Collective. I just need one major energy for the Tauruses. Angels, ancestors, guys of the Most High. Taurus Collective. Taurus Collective, angels, ancestors, guys of the Most High. How long have I been here already? 5 minutes. Damn, it took me 5 minutes to start this reading. I'm sorry, guys. Angels, ancestors, guys of the Most High. We need one card for the Tauruses. When the videos are pre-recorded, I just jump right into it. See the lies? I have to prepare. I have to fully, totally prepare. There we go. Spiritual strength. This flipped over first. Number 4, rest and rejuvenate. And the spiritual strength popped out on us. And at the bottom, new beginnings. So already, Taurus, what I'm picking up is you have a lot of strength, spiritual strength, where you need to use the spiritual strength, right? Or you had to use a lot of your strength in recent times, or at some point, or going to have to use a lot of your strength. You're going to have to use so much of that strength. You're going to have to be that strong within. Look at this. Okay? The spiritual side of you, look at how big that side is in comparison to the 3D side of you. This is 3D, this is 5D. Look at how big you are in 5D. And look at all this weight that you're holding. Let me bring it closer. Look at all this weight that you're holding. Number 4 means stability. Okay? So you're going to be holding a lot of shit on your shoulders in order to maintain some type of stability is what I'm seeing. And after you go through all of that, you're being cautioned to rest and rejuvenate, or you're going to get a chance to rest and recharge. Rest and rejuvenate. Okay? Oh, this says number 9. I'm sorry. This says number 9. Not number 4. This says number 4, stability. Rest and rejuvenate. Then you're going to reach into some type of stability. I'm sorry. I'm getting the numbers confused because I'm so pressed to talk about that 4. Here is number 9. But with this number 4, what I'm seeing with the stability coming that you're getting, it's going to cause a whole new beginning for you. Look at that. That's at the bottom of the deck. That's what you don't see coming. 0. You're going to start from scratch. Foundation, stable foundation. It's like you're building a new foundation. It's going to take a lot with it in order to build any foundation. Okay, let's pull the tarot. Let's pull the tarot to get some more details into this. Angels, ancestors, guys of the Most High. I'll keep looking over, guys, because my computer's right there. I can see what's going on and see if anybody wants to write anything. Angels, ancestors, guys of the Most High. Let's clarify this for the Taurus Collective. Okay, we want to speak about the spiritual strength and then that rest and rejuvenation period. We want to know why you're going to have to use a lot of strength. What's going on in Taurus's energy? And what is this new beginning looking like? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, yeah. You're moving on towards something. Something is... You're going into... Okay. You're going into a calmer place. I'm seeing... You're at a place where you have to make a decision. Oh, yeah. And you're going to move on. Spiritually. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. Very basic, super basic Taurus, which I love about you. You give basic energy. Not that you're basic. You're not a basic bitch. You just give it a little basic energy right here. That's easy for me to decipher. So what I'm seeing here, right, with the 6 of Swords. This person, you see this energy, right? Traveling. Swords is all air energy. Air energy is all the mental state. So what this card is saying, and I'm showing you how I break down tarot and how I'm able to deliver these messages. So what I'm essentially seeing is somebody here was in a mental state, right? And if you see the waters right here, it's rocky, it's a lot of waves, and on this side, it's a lot of water, but it's more calm, right? You're going from a rocky place to a calmer place mentally, and you're being guided there because this is a guide sitting there with you. You're being guided there, okay? You're not alone. That's essentially what this card is telling you. You're not alone. 6 of Swords is an energy of coming from one crazy, chaotic stress, mentally going, but it's the card speaking of moving from that. The card before that is the Five of Swords. That's argument, that's chaos, quarrel, fight, bickering, pettiness, being hurt. And in the Six of Swords, which is the card after, that's you moving away from it, okay? That's what I see here, and it's because of the Two of Wands here. I'm seeing foresight, all right? You're being faced with a decision. You have to make a decision. You're going to make a choice. You're at that point where it's either one way you go or the other way you go, but you have the world in your hand, as you can see in the card, right? Having the world in your hand is just a representation of saying that you can see what's before you. You can see, you have that clarity to see what's before you, and you're going to take action on that clarity, because Wands is all about fire. Fire is all action. So you're going to take action towards that new path that is being placed in front of you, okay? And then with the Chariot card, this is speaking of a chariot, like a vehicle, a car. It's all about movement, motion. So you're going to be moving physically in some way. This could be, like, I don't want to say this is a trip because there's other cards that represent trip. This is just a battle of transportation, travel, okay, movement. One place to another place, chariot. You're being, but here's the thing with the chariot. The chariot is a card that also takes you over humps. So all I'm seeing here is a hump that you got to get over. There's some type of fight that you have to get over, and you're going to have to be strong within your morals, within who you are spiritually. And I'm seeing that you're a super intuitive and in tune person, in tune with yourself, in tune with the world around you. With the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, that's you having that psychic energy, okay? And when I say psychic, I don't mean to be cheesy about it or whatever, because I know that the word has a negative connotation, that people try to debunk what being a psychic is instead of third. But we all have a little psychic energy, and that's those that are in tune with themselves and in tune with their intuition and follow their gut and trust their gut and really believe in the universe and have faith. Your intuition has been speaking to you. Taurus is what I'm seeing. Something's been going on, but this is a spiritual energy is what I'm seeing. This is a spiritual situation, something that you're going to have to fight internally. This is a matter of your soul, the depths of you. Ancestors, guys of the Most High. Let's keep going, please. I realize there's certain decks I don't have fun reading from. It gets boring. This deck, the Psychic Tarot, I didn't tell y'all what decks I was using. I'm using the Psychic Tarot as the Oracle deck, and then I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot to get details, clarify, and then I'm going to use the Morgan Gray Tarot to clarify a little further. But I love the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. It makes the readings way more detailed, way more fun, way more, it's just more interesting. Angels, ancestors, guys, and all. Let's keep going. Three more cards, please. For the Taurus collective, please. Thank you. You're going to find out about some type of lie. Some type of truth is going to come out. Somebody who's been being very sneaky, or even if it was you, somebody here's going to get caught. Bottom line. Somebody here's going to get caught. Okay, we got the World. And we got the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody here's going to get caught. Somebody here's going to get caught. What's behind that? Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Star card, I just happened to put that over it. But nothing just happens, right? Nothing is a coincidence. I did that, and I guess it was supposed to be there. Okay, let's talk about it. Now I'm getting Seven of Swords in the reverse. So typically, deceit, liar, sneak. This is the liar, cheater, stealer card. That's what we call it in tarot, right? A lot of readers call this the liar, stealer, cheater card. Sum it up for you. Okay, no more shopping sprees, no more late night creeps, no more VIPs, no more dough. We can't even pick it no more because you're a liar, cheater, stealer, right? In the song, he says something about liar, cheater, stealer. That's why the song came in my head. So I don't know. You need to go listen to who sang that song again. It might be a message in there for you. That might be just talking about your situation, describing your situation. And it just very well may be with this, like somebody getting caught in their lies, because that's what happened. Somebody got caught in their lie. What I'm seeing in the center is a cycle being closed out, Taurus. Closing out a cycle of somebody being caught in their life because they did some bullshit. Whoever this is, it's a lot to do with emotions. King of Cups in the reverse is not good. I'm going to tell you. Hold on. King of Cups in the reverse is not good. King of Cups in the reverse, I'm going to give you the key words, right? Manipulative, untrustworthy, cold, antisocial, not a people person. So if you know anybody with those qualities, those traits, this is who you're going to catch in a lie, whoever that is. They may be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because the water energy came up. But whoever this is, cold and manipulative and antisocial, not a people's person, this energy right here, whoever this is, you're going to catch them up in some sort of lie. And I see you moving away from them, closing out a cycle with this person. It's almost like you're about to make a decision to close out a cycle with this person. And when I say close out a cycle, I mean whatever you and this person was going through, it was something you had to go through in this lifetime. It was giving karmic cycle, right? So karmic cycles don't necessarily have to be a bad thing. They can be a good thing, because clearing up, once you get the opportunity to clear your karma, clear it up. So this is a cycle where you maybe had to go through this situation with this manipulative person who has been lying to you, and then you were supposed to come to the point where you find out. But I see you finding out about something which is going to pretty much sum up a situation, and it's going to require a lot of spiritual strength, and I feel like you're going to be tested. Okay, this is like a test of who you are spiritually. Like, what kind of morals do you have? Because you get tested in life to see who you truly are. You get tested through life to see who you truly are, you know? Like, you can say, oh, I'm loyal, I'm faithful, I'm a good person, you know, I check for others, but then you get into a situation where you actually have to check for others and actually have to be loyal and actually have to be faithful, and you fail miserably because you actually aren't that. You think that you're that, you know? You know that show, there's a show called like What Would You Do? And then they set up these scenarios and make people go through certain situations, and then they'll see how they truly are, if they freeze up, if they take action. All right, well, essentially that's what the World card is saying. You went through this cycle, and it's almost like it was a test, and now you're at the end of this cycle. You're finding out the truth about something from this cold manipulative person. But I also do feel like you see healing, right? This is why I want to talk about the Star card that I accidentally, but not so accidentally, put here at the bottom, right? When I was shuffling, and then it just popped out, and it just, you know. But you see, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. This is not the end all be all. And I say that all the time when people are in certain situations. It's kind of like, and they see no way out of it. You got to understand, it's not the end all be all. The only thing that is consistent is change. So something got to give. At some point, something will give. And I feel like here, this is what that card is saying. There's some healing there. Something is going to give, and you know that something is going to give. And that's why you can see yourself going into this new beginning. Look at the bottom of it, intuition. Then we talk about intuition, and you might be experiencing an emotional loss because you might find out about somebody who's being cold and manipulative. You might find out the truth about what they've been doing behind the scenes, or what they've been lying about, or being sneaky about. And we're going to clarify that further, of course, Taurus. Angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. All right. Ooh. No more shopping sprees. No more late night creeps. And also, you not stressing out. This is you relieving stress, letting go of the stress. Nine of Swords in the upright is all about losing sleep, being stressed. This is an energy of being fucked up, honestly. Like, anxiety, worried, you know that feeling, restlessness, just like, you know that feeling like before you go through a nigga phone, or before you go through a girl phone. I don't know if niggas do that. I'm sure they do. Yeah, they do. Of course y'all do. But when you're about to go through a nigga phone and your heart racing, you be like, oh my God. Your heart's shaking, and looking, and your hand, your palms are sweaty, and you fucked up, and you're in the phone like this, and yeah, that's that feeling right there. That's what this is essentially. But it carries over to night where you can't sleep. Look at them in the bed, fucked up. 9 swords over their head. Came up in the reverse. So that's saying you're coming out of that. Just like it says with the 6 of swords. Moving on, you're going on a journey. This is a journey that you've been on. This is a journey that you've been on in general, but I feel like you're coming out of a negative space because you're going into this. Okay, 9 of Swords. That's like, typically when you see reversals, it's like, but some reversals are good. Like the 9 of Swords, you want that card in the reverse if you're going to get that card. If that card is in your energy, you want it in the reverse. You know? Angels, ancestors, guides, and Most High. Let's keep going. Ooh, Hermit card, rest and rejuvenate. That's going to be that energy when you get to go alone. That's when you retreat and you go within. And look what happens when you go within. We talk about the Sun card and what the Sun card means. Happiness, light, love, warmth, all that good shit. And the bottom of the deck, Four of Swords is going under the new beginning. Four of Swords, if you don't know, now you know it means healing. Four of Swords is healing, rest and rejuvenate. That's what the Four of Swords is, resting and rejuvenate. Just like the rest and rejuvenate that you got here. Okay, and then you're going to go into a brand new beginning after this. You're going to have to use a lot of spiritual strength. And what you got to understand is when you're healing, a lot of justice is going to be brought to the situation. Could you see this? Hope you can see this. A lot of justice is going to be brought to the situation. Okay, so something's going to be balanced back out. That truth that's going to come out, that's going to happen. And look at that. New, passionate beginning. And you see it with the hope at the end of the hope, with the light at the end of the tunnel, with the star card that came up before. What's on top of the star card? The new beginning that we see here. New beginning. Because justice is going to be served. Somebody's going to get their just due. That's how the cycle is going to close down. Once you end this, you close this cycle, you're going to get your just due. That's what I'm seeing. That person is going to get their just due. Whoever was lying, they're going to get what's due to them. You're going to get what's due to you, which is a new beginning. And they're going to have to face some karma. And I'm also seeing whatever you was dealing with was whatever this situation is. And if this resonates, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This situation here, right here, it was a training period. This is what I'm picking up from this card. This is fights, complications, obstacles. You had to go through some obstacles. You almost had to go through this. Like I said, with the world card in the center, is giving that there was a cycle, right? A karmic cycle. One you had to go through. And it could have been because of something that happened in your past life. You brought it over into this life and now you have to clear it up. Or you could have accumulated this karma in this life as well. But it could have been from a past life. We don't know. This is not clarifying that. But either way, it was a karmic cycle you had to go through and now you're ending that cycle. You had to go through these obstacles. You had to go through these complications. You had to go through these fights. Was it It could have been up to 5 people involved in it. This is the 5 of Wands. But it was definitely you and another party. You and another party, you and other parties, something of that nature. Ace of Rods at the bottom of the deck, okay. New beginning. I guess we're starting back off with this new beginning energy. We're going to clarify, but I feel like when I pull from here, it may be talking about the new beginning that you're going into or what's to come when you close this cycle. That's the angels, ancestors, guys, at the Most High. I had so much fun doing this, guys. And you know what's so bad? There was a point where I wasn't having as much fun reading because I was just so busy doing so much other things. And not that I'm not busy doing other things now. It's just I found some time and it's like a boost in creative energy. It's so funny. I seen a post. 222. Look at this. 222. 222 as I'm about to tell you this. I seen a post. That's how you know I'm supposed to tell you this right now. I'm supposed to tell you this right now. Let me tell you what's happening. It says we are now well within the spectrum of eclipse energy. This is from Tarot Reader Peter. Okay? We are now well within the spectrum of eclipse energy. Things are about to get weird. Expect strange lucid dreams with hidden meanings, intense wells of creative energy, and major transformational shifts. Your new beginning. As we approach the new moon and solar eclipse on October 25th. Okay? We're going into a new moon and solar eclipse on October 25th. So right now things are being primed for that. And I feel like that's where the burst of new energy came from. That's why I'm going live and stuff more. It's like get back on your purpose. Don't let other things distract you and pull you away from what you got going on. This is like 222. That was a message for somebody. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave it right there. That was a message for somebody. Y'all seen that? Okay. Let's keep going. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about this new beginning that you're going into or see the clarifications for where you're going, right? Because we got the 6 of Swords, which is, I told you, you on a journey coming from a chaotic space. And I know for a fact you're going into a new beginning and you're going to be doing a lot of healing. I also see here that whatever you was going through was a training period, obstacle. You were supposed to get something from this situation. There was a lesson here to be learned. Okay, so that's the thing with the karmic cycle. There's always a lesson to be learned. You learn that lesson when you go through that, when you learn it, because this here, you're supposed to come out with a lesson. You're supposed to come out with the lesson. The card after the Five of Wands is the Six of Wands, which means celebration, which means victory, which means being acknowledged and recognized for what you've done. You know, if nobody recognizes you in 3D, 5D spiritually, you see that big green spirit in the back there, it's going to be quite a few of those acknowledging you and recognizing your spiritual strength. You understand? So it's a lesson that you have to learn. Okay, this is a test of you, test of how strong you are internally. All right, let's keep going. Angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. Clarify this Six of Swords. Okay. Seven of Cups. You was in a state of confusion. Whatever you was in before was a state of confusion. It's Neptune energy. Neptune energy could be very dangerous. And I'm kind of feeling like you have to take a step back to take a step forward. Yeah, I'm feeling like you have to take a step back in order to take a step forward. Like being catapulted. Being catapulted like a Rubik's Cube or something. Having to fuck up the whole thing just to get it back right. All right. Let's clarify this Two of Wands. Seven of Cups is just saying confusion. Dream state. Like, you know, daydreaming. Not focusing. Okay, needing to make a decision and not making a decision. That's the energy that you was in before. Not knowing which way to go. Confused. There has to be some type of ending. There was some type of backstabbing, some type of betrayal, Taurus. Somebody backstabbed somebody, somebody betrayed somebody. Some type of ending that had to happen. And you see that. You see that. And that Two of Wands, you can, remember the Two of Wands I told you is all about taking action and moving forward and being able to see, you know, what's going on. Like, you have clarity on it. You're holding the globe right before your eyes and you're watching it and you see what it is and you see that truth has came out about something, somebody had lied to you, truth that came out about it, and now you got to end it. There was some type of betrayal, and now it's at its end. 10-10. There's a 10 here, there's a 10 here, as I said that, and a 4 in the back. 10-10 is at its end. You was trying to hold on to the situation, or somebody was trying to hold on to you. This could be a family situation. Somebody was trying to hold on to a family situation. Angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. Okay. Whoever this is, or whatever the situation is, past life, past energy, you know this person from the past. This could have been a karmic cycle from the past. This is something from the past. Okay? This is, you've been through this. I want to say you've been through this before, but this is a cycle that's coming from 6. Didn't I tell you we spoke about it? We said this can be something that, this can be a karmic cycle, that karma that you occurred this lifetime or in a past lifetime. I'm giving something from the past. If not the past, this is something, or this is someone you know from childhood, you know in your youth. I'm not saying that you're that old. I'm just saying you're someone that you know a while back from your past, a blast from the past. Okay, you're moving away from this blast from the past, from these old memories that you have with this person or this thing or whatever the case is, and you're closing out this old karmic cycle because this is something from way back when. You're moving away from the past, you're going towards the future. The truth came out. Okay, look, a death to it. Let me tell you something about the death card. Let me tell you something about the death card. When you see the death card means transformation. It don't necessarily, I mean, it could mean in a reading that somebody's dying, but not my readings. That's not the energy that I read for. I'm reading day by day, daily things, how you take steps into bettering yourself. Okay, but the death card is saying transformation. When one thing ends, you've seen it. I don't have to tell you. When one thing ends, okay. So I'm seeing here, the 7 of Swords, some type of truth is going to be revealed. Okay? Something has to be put to an end so that you can get this new beginning. You got to end something. Angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. You know what's funny? I don't know why I didn't take it. It's the King of Pentacles. It came up in the reverse. I don't know why I didn't take it. I'm taking it because I know exactly what it's saying. Somebody here is broke. Okay? So the truth could have came out that somebody here is broke. And And the Temperance in reverse is at the bottom of the deck, and it's in the reverse because the rest of the deck is in the upright. In the reverse. Yeah, something is being said. Something is being said, and I'm going to tell you what's being said. I love this reading, Taurus. It's very interesting. I'm going to be honest. I'm digging into your business. I'm into your business. Tell you what's going on here. In the reverse, Taurus. Materialistic, dominant, dishonest, financially undisciplined. So you're finding out that somebody here is for the show. For the show. Somebody here is fronting. They're for the show. They're materialistic. They glitter. But all what glitters ain't gold. That's how the saying go. Everything that glitter ain't always gold. Okay, well, this person is glittering. They're shining, right? But they ain't glowing. They're shining. They're not glowing. They're financially undisciplined, financially unstable, materialistic, and they're dominant, too dominant, domineering. And you found out about this person. Oh, I wanted to tell you what the Temperance is in reverse, because the Temperance is at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. It's saying something. Certain things are significant. You can see when something is being said. Like this is that's highlighted to me right now. That's highlighted to me right now. Yeah, imbalance, impatience, excess, discord, indulgence. Somebody here indulges in something too much. They're not patient. Excess. They do too much. They need things in excess. It's too much of something. No moderation. They're unbalanced, whoever this is. Very, very, very unbalanced. And it's so funny that the Justice card's at the bottom of the deck, which shows balance. So something here is going to balance them back out. And what's going to balance them back out is when you close the cycle on this mother. When you close the cycle on this person. When you end it. When the death card, when you show them that death card and say, hey, done, transform, new beginning. Yeah. That's how you balance that back out on them. Tell me about the World card. 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 You know what came up? When you close the cycle, Taurus, when you close the cycle, what did we say about this card? What did we say about the Sun card? It's the happiest card in the deck. It's success, it's warmth, it's illumination, it's security, it's safety. The Sun card represents Leo energy. When is Leo season? In August, midsummer, the hottest time of the year. When you're skin out in your pum pum shorts and you having your boozy summers. This is what I keep talking about. Remember that energy. That's this energy. Free, warm, exciting. That's this energy. That's what's going to happen to you when the cycle closes. That's when you're going to start to heal and have that new beginning. That's what it's like. You have to have the spiritual strength. Go through what you're going through. Take some time out, rest, rejuvenate, get gangster again. Shut the door. Get the sun. Get the sun. Because what's under here? 10 of Cups. Fulfillment. Happiness, union, being emotionally fulfilled, having everything you want plus some. Because 9 of Cups, which comes before the 10 of Cups. The 9 of Cups speaks of wish fulfillment. You have everything you need for you. You got all the things that you want. When you have the 10 of Cups, that means you have extra. That means you may even have a partner. That means that your relationships are nourished. You're pouring into them. They're pouring back into you. You feel good. You're complete. 10s are complete. 10, and that's why I said 10 is done. When the 10 of Swords came up, 10 is done. 10 means 10s are completion. You're gonna feel so complete after you do this, after you rest, rejuvenate, and you get your strength back, your spiritual strength back, and you show who you truly are in the situation, whatever this is that happened in the past. Yeah, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel complete, emotionally satisfied. That don't mean you're not gonna go through another cycle sometime in life. You probably are, but this one, you want to get past this cycle. Shut the door, end it. No more. But I see you doing that. I see the stress being relieved off of you. I see you starting to get some sleep. Not losing sleep over the situation anymore. King of Cups. Angels, ancestors, guides, and the Most High, thank you. Yeah, you're gonna have to cut them off, right? But in cutting them off, it's more of it's more of analyzing, being logical about a situation, making decisions based off of logic. So now you're in the situation. This person is doing whatever they're cold and manipulative, this and the third. You're sitting there with the facts of everything. Yeah, you're sitting there with the facts of everything. You're looking at all the facts, and you're gonna say, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with you because of this. I'm not gonna fuck with you because of this. You definitely did this. You definitely did that. This for sure made me feel like this. This for sure made me feel like that. I don't need anybody to validate those feelings. That's what happened. That's how I feel. Okay, good. Yeah. I see that happening here with the King of Swords. I feel like you're about to get sharp. Whoever this person is that's cold and manipulative and things like that, they're the King of Cups in the reverse. You're coming in as the King of Swords in the upright. And let me tell you about the King of Swords. The King of Swords is mental. They're thinkers. They're opinionated and they're thinkers and they're sharp. They don't come with all the emotions. So you meeting this person who's being that way, you're meeting them straightforward with that energy, except that you're not in the reverse. You're in the upright, right? You're in the upright. They're in the reverse doing bullshit. That means they're fucking up, right? And I'm seeing a message, some type of message. Somebody may send somebody a message. This is a message of good news, actually, or this could be, it has something to do with a child. But I'm getting that this is a message. Some type of message comes in, and it's going to be good news for you. I do see that. Sudden change. This message might bring on a sudden change in your life, may bring down a tower, may bring you to a certain realization. There may be a message, and even if this message is not, like, even if you got a message that I'm like saying, this is a good message, this is a good message, and you like, no, the message said some fucked up shit. No, that fucked up shit brought you to a realization, which brings this on, which brings the tower down, right? Which brings the truth out, which brings on these revelation, this epiphany for you to make this transformation and go into this new beginning. So regardless of what this message look like, it's a good message. Even if it's a bad message, it's a good message. You feel me? All right. I like your reading, Taurus. Angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords in the reverse. Let's clarify this in the reverse. You know why you're not going to be stressed out no more? You know why? The anxiety card and the worries and the stress is in the reverse. You're going to put an end to it. Adapt to it. It's saying it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. New beginning. That's going to help you to relieve the stress. That new beginning. That transformative energy. That Scorpio energy. We're going into Scorpio season, so that could be also what's changing it. So why is it that the Death card come up right here and then the Star card in this deck come up too? You know, we've been talking about the Star card your whole reading. You seeing hope for the future, healing, knowing that this isn't the end all be all. Yeah. Balance, justice keep coming up. Let's talk about this Hermit card, and then we're going to talk about this obstacle that you had to go through, this karmic cycle that you had to go through. Tell me about this Hermit card. When you went in alone, when you retrieved, you went in alone, what did you see? What happened? What did you find out? Angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. When you went in alone, what did you see? Clarify the Hermit. Your fortune. Wheel of Fortune. You've seen your fortune. You've seen that karma, that karmic cycle turning, changing. You've seen good karma coming in for yourself. This card is a card of good karma. You got really good cards, Taurus. Like, this shit going on for sure. But this shit is leading you into something good. A new beginning. Wheel of Fortune, your karma, what's due to. They're not saying in the very beginning, somebody's going to get their just due. You're going to get your just due too. Your just due is looking like good karma because that card came up in the upright. Look at this. At the bottom of the deck, this is marriage, union, happiness. This is stability. This is having a stable home. 1111. This is twin flame. I love the Four of Wands. I love the Four of Wands. It's like one of my top cards because it's like marriage and love and stability and shit like that. And I'm all about that stable energy and the home being right and stuff like that. And this is like celebratory energy. That's at the bottom. That's your karma. That's your karma. Just be patient. With the Temperance card in the upright now. Just be patient. That's your karma. It's coming to you. There's good karma and there's bad karma. I think good karma is called like dharma. All right, well, you got dharma coming to you, honey. Let's talk about the Five of Wands. Talk about the Five of Wands. Angels, emphasis, that's the middle side. Five of Wands. Emperor, you're gonna come out a boss. You're gonna come out on top of this shit. This was a training period. This was an obstacle for you to become the Emperor. You're going through this transformative energy, right? You gotta go through some shit. The Emperor don't just become the Emperor because he cute or she cute. You know, the Emperor becomes the Emperor because you gangster. You a bad bitch. You that nigga. You went through a lot of shit and you came out on top. So now you the boss. Emperors are CEOs, bosses, the manager, patriarch, the top, the leader, and they rule with an iron fist. They play no games, and I can see that you have that energy because you coming in that King of Swords energy. Now you're a Taurus, you're Earth energy, right? Tauruses are very loving as well, but you guys are also super stubborn, and I see you getting into that energy logic. I'm not trying to feel what you're saying, I'm hearing what you're saying. That's that. And that obstacle that you went through, closing out that cycle, finding the truth out about this person and their manipulation and things like that, that brought you into boss status. Ooh. Look at it. Look at it. Boss status. That's where it brought you. That's where it brought you. I love this. I love this story for you. I love this reading for you. If you feel like this resonated, claim this. Let me see at the bottom of the deck. Patience. Patient. Be patient. Be patient. There's a new beginning coming. There's a lot of healing that's going to happen for you. It's in a row right here. New beginnings. Healing. Patience. Use your spiritual strength, rest, and rejuvenate. I see happiness, karma, transformations. I see boss energy. I see liars and confusions, but I also see endings of past things because somebody was here using their logic and closing out cycles. So this is dope. Anyways, Taurus, great reading for you. I hope it helped. And we're going to move on into the Virgo energy. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Angels, ancestors, guys, and the Most High, thank you so much. We're going into the Virgos. Damn, 43. Damn. We spent a lot of time on you, Taurus, but your reading was popping. Your reading was popping. Angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. I could use a little cleanse after that. Going to the Virgos. Going to the Virgos. Angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. We're getting for the Virgo collective. Please pull on some energy for the Virgos. Let me know what's going on with the Virgo energy. Angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. Let me know what's going on with the Virgo energy. Virgos. Virgos, 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 Virgos. Virgos, Virgos. Ooh. Damn, Virgo. We got number 9, Virgo, suffering in silence. You're being told you gotta release something. 9 is the number of release. You're being told you gotta release something, Virgo. You're suffering in silence about something. But what I see at the bottom of the deck is an energy of harmony. Okay? It looked like the universe is going to be bringing in some harmony for you. Look like the universe is going to be bringing in some harmony for you. Let's talk about this suffering in silence. I felt like I had to clean my hands for this reading, you know. Like I was going to be taking on some fresh new energy. I felt like I was going to be taking on some fresh new energy. All right, you're suffering in silence. You got to release something. Let's talk about it, Virgo. Angels, ancestors, guides, and the Most High. Let's clarify what this is for the Virgos. 3 of Pentacles came up in a challenge position. 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Suffering in silence about something. What? No. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out the best we can. You know, Spirit only tells you what they want you to know. They don't tell you everything. You can go search. You can pull as much cards as you want. Spirit don't want you to know. Spirit won't let you know. That's just how that goes. There's but so far into the future you can see. You can gaze into the future. Oh, wrong one, sis. Virgo. Shit. I see it already. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds in the challenge position. Okay, it's been slow progress for you is what I'm seeing. It's been slow progress, but I feel like there's an energy here, suffering in silence. Somebody here is showing some type of childishness, immaturity, but I'm also seeing something traumatic happening in the childhood. Now, I don't want to dig too deep into that, Virgo, because that may trigger you, and this was not meant to be like a chakra unblocker reading. This is a general. Not a chakra unblocker, so I don't want to get too deep into your childhood trauma, but I'm seeing some energy of something traumatic happening in the childhood, okay? And that's a big part of why you could be suffering in silence. I'm seeing it has a lot to do with somebody here being like a bad team player, not collaborating with others, essentially people not working well together. It's in a challenge position. It's almost as if working together was it's like working together wasn't an option. It's not that people didn't want to work together, it's that they couldn't work together. That's more so like what I'm getting from this 3 of Pentacles in the challenge position coming up on the side, not in the reverse, not in the upright, but on the side. So it's like, which way does it go? It's challenged. Okay? And if it's challenged, saying it's almost telling me like we could have, it's like we want to work together, but something is preventing us from working together, or we've been working together, but something is stopping us from working together well, or it's not being done right. Anyway, I'm seeing slow progress into something. It's like somebody's suffering in silence because of the length of time it's taken to reach where you want to reach this space of harmony. And I'm seeing here at the bottom of the deck what we don't see. Somebody here could have felt backstabbed, could have felt betrayed. There was something that happened that hurt them, some type of ending or something. Somebody might have said some things, or, you know, it just, something here has ended, you know, and it was harsh. It hurt. It was painful. Yeah. You know? And this is why you're suffering in silence. This ending. You were suffering in silence because of this. I'm seeing childhood, childlike, childish. That's what the 6 of Cups is in the reverse. And I'm seeing collaborating with one another is challenged. And I'm seeing slow progress and slow build. Suffering in silence. Somebody here suffering in silence. We got another 6. We got 2 6s. We got 3 6s technically up here, but we got another 6, guys. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm seeing somebody here wanting to have an equal give and take, equal exchange with somebody. There was some type of blockage, though. I just seen that. I didn't get to stop and talk about it too much, but Virgo, you gotta get out of here. Like, I just got into your reading, I'm like, we gotta get out of here. But that's because we're already at 50. Damn, and I still gotta do Capricorn, and I'm thinking to do Cappies, because you know I'm Cap Moon. So that's for me too. Maybe that's what the type of the most high. Let me get two more cards. Temperance came out in the challenged position. Being patient. Having patience. Oh. Ten of Cups. This is what your slow progress is. It's like you want to travel here to the Ten of Cups, total fulfillment, which fulfillment, feeling totally complete. This is family, friends, all of that good stuff, partnership. This is having children, all of that. Whatever it is that takes, whatever it would take for you to feel emotionally fulfilled and emotionally complete, I feel like it's been such slow progress to get there. And the reason why the card of patience is coming in the challenge position, because you're having a hard time being patient. You're having a hard time collaborating with others. You're having a hard time having that equal give and take, that equal exchange. You might have tried to have something like that with something from your past childhood, childhood memories, something traumatic in your past has happened in your childhood has happened, or somebody's childhood has happened where you couldn't have an equal exchange, equal give and take. And I see Ten of Cups is something that you've been trying to work towards. And I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck, Virgo, you're coming up right here. This is a card of you. This is a card of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Earth energy, Queen. Earth Queen. Okay? Earth Angel even. I'm seeing here at the bottom, you're a very nurturing, caring person. You're a giver. I'm getting that right here. You take care of animals, you take care of plants, you take care of people, you take care of yourself, you take care of your home, you take care, you do what you gotta do. You go out there, you make your money, you make your coin, because you're the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles goes out there and they make their money. They make their coin, they take care of everything they gotta take care of. They are the queen of the material world. They are the queen of tangible energy, tangible things. Like these cards are tangible, like my hair is tangible, like touch it, you can grab it, you can feel it, you can buy it, you can put it in your pocket. Yeah, you are the queen of that. So I'm seeing here with that, and once you're the queen of that, that means you naturally take care and you do things to acquire these things. You do things to make sure these things are okay. You care about material. I feel like here, because you're such a giver, it's been taking you a long time to get into this collaborative work with somebody, and you're actually suffering in silence because of it. But I see that you do want to get into this ten of Cups. And I've seen at the bottom of the deck that may be coming for you. Ooh, Five of Pentacles shows up here. Somebody here feels abandoned. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here feels abandoned. Somebody has to make a decision to go in a direction. One way or the other way. Which way do you choose to go? I don't know, baby. Somebody here feels abandoned. Feels left out. Left out in the cold. I'm seeing financial loss. I'm seeing somebody, okay, look at these two people. One of them is on crutches. Somebody could have suffered an injury. They're out in the cold, nowhere to go. Somebody could be facing homelessness, suffering from homelessness. But the church is giving orphan energy. Because that looked like the windows of a church with the Five of Pentacles. It's almost like somebody here has been casted out. Somebody here feels like an outcast. Angels, ancestors, guides, and the most. Oh, that's why you're suffering in silence. You feel like an outcast. Oh, challenge position again. Why is all your cards coming up in the challenge position? I never get so much challenge cards in a reading. Like ever. Like ever. Like ever. Like ever. I never get so much challenge cards in a reading. So there's an opportunity, like a love offer. Somebody coming and offering you some type of love, bringing you some type of love. But that is being challenged in some way. It's like a proposal. Like, I'm proposing for you to do this, so I want to do that. And I feel like it's in limbo, or like, why is love being offered to you, or you offering love to somebody challenged? What is it being challenged by? Bad team effort, bad collaborations, not being able to collaborate well and feeling more so because of circumstances. And also probably because of past childhood trauma, childhood situations. And it's been such a slow climb and you're having a hard time being patient. You might have been waiting on this for a long time, this fulfillment, this equal give and take. Yeah, bottom of the deck, King of Cups. This is somebody super emotional and stable and a support. So you could have carried that energy of being super supportive, or you're wanting and desiring somebody that is going to be super supportive to you. Somebody super supportive to you actually, or whoever's bringing the support, that's going to bring you into a space of harmony. And I do feel like the universe is going to bring that to you, because the universe card is like literally supporting the harmony card, is like underneath that. So I'm feeling like the universe wants to give that to you, because you have, it's like the Knight of Pentacles came up in the upright, so that means you're moving towards that. It's just a slow move, but you're for sure going towards it. So yeah, let's keep going. Give me another card. Okay, Justice. Yeah, you're gonna get it. Oh yeah, transformation, bottom of the deck. You're gonna get it. Okay, Virgo. So here's what's happening with the Justice card. With the Justice card, it says that things are going to be balanced out. The Justice card is like the judicial system, the court system, which isn't always fair or whatever the case is. But in the universe, in universal laws, it's always fair. In universal laws, it may not seem fair, but guess what? No deed goes unpaid. No due goes unpaid. Everybody gets their just due. Everybody gets their karma or dharma. Karma being the bad, dharma being the good. Everybody gets, you put the energy out there. Once the energy is created, if you put it out there, and it does not do what you intended for it to do, or does not work the right way, guess where it comes back? To the creator. You're the creator of that energy. Bad energy. You sit here and you fester a bad energy in you, and then you start to dish it out to people, start projecting and throwing out nasty things. Guess what? Something fucked up is gonna happen to you, because you built that energy up and you went throwing that energy out. So it's gonna come back to you when it's done. What goes around comes around, goes around, it comes all the way back around. It's gonna come back to you. Literally. And that's what this card is saying here with the Justice card, that karma is going, the scales are gonna be rebalanced. Pretty much. The scales are going to be rebalanced. And once the scales are rebalanced, then the karma goes back out. All the love or whatever energy you've been putting out, because I see here that you've been giving with the Six of Pentacles. You see this person, or you could have been being breadcrumb too. Like, there could have been an energy of you being breadcrumb, and an energy also of you putting out, you giving. Look at you, you feeding people, feeding somebody, and holding that scale in your hand, saying, I want it back. I got to make sure that it's balanced. Well, even if it wasn't balanced because somebody here was abandoned, or, whatever the case is, Five of Pentacles showed up and somebody's childish and this and the third, and bad collaborative efforts and challenges in, proposing a certain type of love to somebody, or even a proposal. I'm seeing here, it's going to be balanced back out. They're holding the scale as well here in the Justice card, and they're showing up for you. And once that happens, there's going to be an ending to something, a transformation, or something here has ended, and there's going to be a transformation. Because once there's an ending, there's a new beginning. And what I'm getting for this new beginning is something harmonious that's going to happen for you. All right, we're going to clarify. We're going to clarify. Let's clarify this Six of Cups. Ooh. Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck, death card. Once this shit ends, once there's an ending and a death to the situation, new beginning is going to happen. That new beginning is bringing in your what? Dharma, because it came up in the upright. So good karma is coming for you from this situation here. This childhood trauma that you went through, the tables will reverse. There will be a transformation. That's what I'm seeing. It's really that basic. But you've been suffering in silence, Virgo, and that I don't like. There's something you need to release from childhood. You need to put an end to it. You hold the power, right? You hold the power. Ace of Pentacles. You got the High Priestess here. Showed up. Star card at the bottom. Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing a boost or something coming for you. Now, with this boost or something, this is some type of offer coming in, right? Or some type of hand. Somebody's going to come in and give you some type of hand or some type of boost. That could be the good karma that you're getting for all that you've put in. Your intuition tells you something might come in for you too. It could be money, the moon card, angels, ancestors, guides, and the Most High. There's something hidden, something you don't know about. While you're on this journey, while you're moving slowly, going, oh, you're going to get it in a message. You may find out about something in a message, right? A message that comes to you, text message, an email. You found out about something in a text message or an email, something of that nature, something that was hidden secretly. You know, you didn't know about it. The moon came out. The moon came out on this journey where it's taking a really, really long time for you to get where you gotta go. There's something you don't know. And I'm seeing, or it has to do with a child. There's a lot of childlike energy in this reading. Virgo, you have children? Okay, Six of Pentacles, angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. Six of Pentacles. Ah, there we go. Yeah, you want an equal give and take. Nine of Cups. You want equal exchange. You want somebody to pour into you just as much as you're pouring into them. You may have fire in your charts. Queen of Rods at the bottom of the deck. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Temperance card. I'm seeing big Sagittarius energy. Angels, ancestors, guides of the Most High. Somebody here has Sagittarius in their charts. Patience is a challenge. Tell me about this. Queen of Rods. More fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Rods came back out. So if you have fire in your chart, it's that fire energy here that's losing its patience, which is not hard to believe because fire signs is all about action. And they're really, really antsy about it. They can be very impulsive, fire signs. Yeah. You gotta learn some patience, babe. You gotta pace yourself, babe. Angels, ancestors, guides. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Yeah, you gotta learn to pace yourself. Oh. So you want, or you're trying to go for this total fulfillment, total completion. You want that extra person, that extra thing. But the problem is you are failing to walk away from something that no longer serves you, is what I'm seeing. Okay? Something here it's kind of imbalanced. Something here is kind of imbalanced. It's not totally right. And I feel like you're taking it. You're just dealing with it when really you should be walking away towards something that better serves you. You're currently not walking towards that Ten of Cups. You want an equal exchange. You want an equal give and take. You're not getting that. You're not. And I also feel like it's like they don't hear you though. You feel abandoned. King of. You can't walk away from your match. You're showing up fire energy. Your match is showing up fire energy. This is how I know it's a match. You don't want to walk away, but I'm seeing some type of abandonment. Somebody here walked away. Angels, ancestors, guys. If they didn't, yeah, somebody here walked away. Somebody here feels abandoned. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. Hit me in my eye. Who hit me in my eye? All that hard work. Somebody has been working really hard, been focused on something, and they've abandoned something or someone. I'm seeing the patient showing up now. Whoever abandoned this energy, whoever abandoned this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that was impatient, they started working and they became patient. Somebody else is very patient. Somebody else is impatient. That's what I'm seeing, or struggling with patience. But whoever it is that is exhibiting this patience, that's the one that abandoned a certain energy that wasn't trying to walk away. Are you following? I see somebody here working on something really hard, and that could have been what pushed you to abandon this situation, because you're focused, you're working, you're making that coin. And that's why I see that boost coming for you, because you've been working. I'm seeing good things coming, but you got to walk away towards it. You see that proposal? Age of Essence, guys, almost I think it's too much. You see that proposal? Ten of Cups came up again for you. That proposal that was iffy, not so much. You know, that Knight of Cups that came up in the challenge position. Yeah, it's clarified by the Ten of Cups. So that what you want, that offer of love that you want. I see that happening for you with the Justice card here, the Ten of Cups showing up again. I see that happening here for you. I see that happening here for you, but after a breakup. Oh, that's why the Death card is here. Transformation. After some type of breakup, after some split up, after some heartbreak, that's when you're going to go into this harmony energy. Okay? That's when you're going to get the Justice. That's when you're going to get your karma. Ooh. Tell me about the Justice card. Angels, ancestors, God, and the Most High. Tell me about the Justice card. You was put in third-party situation. There was third-party interferences. Third-party meaning somebody that wasn't supposed to be there, or something that wasn't supposed to be within the situation came in and interfered with the situation, whether it be a job, whether it be a person, whether it be a situation. It's interfering with the situation. And I've seen lots of confusion. Justice card, there was confusion, lack of focus. All of that's going to be brought back into balance is what I'm seeing. Okay, there's going to be an end to this third party situation, and something's going to be brought into harmony, because I'm seeing the harmony card. Let me move it over so I try to show it a little bit. The harmony card displays or exhibits two people coming into union, masculine and feminine energy. Okay, and that's going to happen because there's going to be some type of death or transformation to this third party situation. When it transforms, more than likely somebody's going to be eradicated. More than likely somebody's going to be eradicated from the situation, and that's why it's going to come into harmony. All right, that's what I have for you, Virgo. I don't know if that makes, oh, Seven of Pentacles showed up too. I don't know why. You made an investment on something, or there's something that you're waiting on. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is saying. But you're working hard towards something. But I kind of feel like in order to get your just due, you had to abandon a situation or abandon someone. Okay, Virgo. Something like that. Something like that. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get into the last reading for this live, which is going to be my ultimate faves. Capricorn. I'm a cat moon, so I've been waiting for this part of the reading. I was getting a little tired reading yours, Virgo. I'm not even gonna lie. Tauruses it kept me upbeat. Virgo, I think when I saw that suffering in silence, I was just like, damn, it drained me. It drains me. Reading that you're suffering in silence, I'm so sorry. That's never good, to feel alone and just feel like you're going through it. I'm sorry. If you have Virgo in your sun, moon, or rising, I'm sorry. There is an element of suffering. There's an element of suffering in silence. I got to clean my hands before you read it and after you read it. That says a lot. I don't usually pull out my Florida water on my channel and just start cleaning my hands. But something about your reading. Something about your reading. It drained me. My eyes got low. It got heavy. All right, whatever. Angels, ancestors, guys, of the Most High. We're almost done. We're doing the last, absolutely not the least sign, Capricorns. Give me an energy on Capricorns. I want to see what's going on with the Capricorns. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node. We only get one energy. Give me the average. Give me the mid-range energy for going on with Capricorns that can hit the largest part of the collective in regards to Capricorns, angels, ancestors, gods, and what do Capricorn think in here right now? Solitude. Capricorns, I'm seeing a lot of alone time, being alone, needing alone time. It's this energy of a space of being alone. Okay, solitude, silence, peace. When you go alone, you get to retreat and release. Number 9 is at the top. 9 is the number of release. I'm feeling like you need to go in and do some studying, some research, go learn something. It's so funny because I've been saying recently, like, I feel like I need to go through another dark night of the soul. Like, I need to, like, go revisit self and, like, pick myself apart again and, like, rebirth. Like, go in my cocoon and then pop back out. It's like I'm a new person once I do that. When I go deal with my shit and go, like, acknowledge all the shit that I've done or has been done to me, and then assess all the moves I need to make so that I can continue forward on a more positive note with more clarity. And I'm feeling like that's what I'm getting from this energy of solitude. Like, that's what you need to go do. Anyways, what we don't see at the bottom of the deck is a spiritual union. You may already have joined a spiritual union. You're probably already in a spiritual union, or one is coming for you and you don't even see it, but it looks dope. A spiritual union, it's green too. So that's the heart chakra, which speaks of a lot of love. Excuse me. It speaks of a lot of love, or learning to love. Lots of love here, lots of healing energy. 2 people, 1 cup. And then here's the thing, I see black people. I gotta talk about it. I see black people on the spiritual union card, right? Now let me tell you something. When you see when 2 black people come together, 2 black people come together and unite, look like scissoring. Both you bitches pussy, y'all think y'all should scissor. It look like scissoring, but anyway, when two black people come together and they unite spiritually, it ignites so much healing, ancestral healing. Because think about it, we came from way back when together, right? Man and woman. When we was on these plantations, let's just think of it right there. We was on these plantations and our men were getting beat and we were pulling out our breastfeed them so they don't die of starvation, and we was working together and we loved and we still got married even though we couldn't get married, and we was considered what is it, 2/3 of a human or whatever the fraction is. I'm a whole human, thank you very much. But you know, whatever it is that they were saying, we still married, we still loved one another, we still united, you know, and they drew us apart. Brown people, they drew us apart, they pulled us apart, period. And once they pulled us apart, now I feel like masculine and feminine energy is having a really hard time coming together. They clash like crazy. They clash like crazy. And when you can get into a spiritual union as a black or brown person coming from those type of, you know, ancestral wounds, we're healing more than just ourselves. We're an example for others. We're an example for ourselves. We're showing ourselves, wait, oh shit, I can trust. I can trust masculine energy. I can trust feminine energy. I didn't know I can. I didn't know I could understand it. I didn't know how to work with it. I didn't know how to work with it cohesively. I didn't know how to blend it and make it make sense and unite and be yin and yang, you know? So essentially what I'm picking up is what you don't see is a spiritual union, and that you may need to go into solitude, alone time, spending time by yourself so that you can really understand self, like go through a dark night essentially, you know? All right. I spent way too much time explaining that. Angels, ancestors, guys of the Most High. I've been on live for like 5 years. Let's get off. 73 minutes. Oh my God. Let's get off this live. Okay, let's do Capricorn. Angels, ancestors, guys of the Most High. Stick with me. Capricorn, let's clarify this solitude. Clarify this solitude. 3 cards. Clarify the solitude. We got the Magician. We got the Empress. Damn. We got the 7 of Pentacles. It came in a challenge position. Okay, it came in a challenge position. I'm going to keep it real. I see you trying to manifest something. I'm seeing you showing up as the Empress, Capricorn, I see you here using all the tools that you've learned from the past and trying to create something brand new in your future. And that's dope. And I can see here that you have the ability and capability to do that because you are the Empress who births new entities into this reality, into this 3D reality. So you bring in from 5D into 3D. You birth children, you birth businesses, you nurture, you take care. You are essentially fertile soil. Give you anything, you will multiply it. Man or woman. Empress represents an energy. Men can carry Empress energy just as well as women can. It's just the vessel. Any vessel could carry, both vessels can carry any energy. It just translates differently coming out of that vessel. Coming out of a masculine vessel, coming with Empress energy, you could be taking care of some children. You could be taking care of the home. You could also be opening new businesses, right? When you open up these new businesses, you're nurturing it from its baby stage to its teenage stage to its adult stage, you know, to bringing in something successful. Things that you do, things that you touch, they tend to grow. They tend to become something. That's the energy that you're in. And I feel like that's because you learned you got some tools from before. That's why you're the magician, because you learned some shit. Okay, you went through some shit, and when you went through, you didn't just take the problems from it and you took the lessons from it. When you take the lessons from it, you can use those lessons and use it into other things and create something big and beautiful. You're in this Empress energy of creating something big and beautiful. But I see you're questioning something about an investment here. There's something that you want to invest in, and whatever it is that you want to invest in, you're having doubts about it. I don't know how I got that. I just got that. That's crazy because that is a really, 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 really good read of that energy in a challenge position. Okay, that's a good read of that energy in a challenge position. You want to invest in something, you're having doubt in it. Angels, ancestors, guys with the most high. 3 more cards, please. We got 2 10s, 10, 10. One of the 10s came from the reverse. Oh. Let's get up in the upright. Leap of faith. Okay. Let's see what's going on here, Capricorn. There's some shit that you've been through before in your past. You became a bag lady. Right? If you're a man, you just became a man with baggage. But I'm saying bag lady because Erykah Badu. Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. Dragging all them bags. In this case, dragging all them wands like that. Yeah, he's dragging wands. He's carrying a lot of wands, right? And he's carrying all these wands is because he feels like he has to keep going. But whatever he's going with, it's a lot. He's carrying a big load. So whatever you're doing, you could be overwhelmed and burdened by a lot of things. But you still keep pushing forward, which is popping, which is dope. You're strong, right? I'm getting that energy. You're strong. You're strong. Okay? And all these things that you're carrying and you keep going and this, that, and the third. I'm seeing the Magician card. All right? You're trying to create something. You're being an alchemist. You want to create something. You're using alchemy to make something of something. There's something you're creating. You're the Empress. You're creating. You have that energy. But you're carrying a lot of shit. And that shit that you're carrying, I feel like it has a lot to do with this 10 of Cups in the reverse, which has to do with total completion not happening. Not being fulfilled. You're not totally completed. Like, this is all your relationships being nurtured. Okay, you having all what you want. You feel good. You're fulfilled. You fulfilled yourself, and you're being fulfilled by things on the outside as well. But that's not happening. It's almost like it has happened and it failed, or like it was taken away, or something of that nature. It's like a family breakup. This can be a divorce. On some real shit. It can be like, and I say a divorce because this has to do with family, friends, children. If you look at this card, it's a family in this card. Okay? And it's like in the reverse, it just is like everybody's affected. Everybody's affected by this. And I feel like something like that has happened with you. But that could be the burdens that you're carrying is what I'm seeing. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Fool card, which means that what you don't see is that you got to take a leap of faith. What you got to take a leap of faith in is probably this spiritual union, because I'm seeing here. We keep talking. The Sun card came up, I think, for everybody. The Sun card speaks of warmth, happiness, illumination. I tell you all the time, you know, good shit is the happiest card of the deck. Happiness. Period. I feel like going into that. Happiness. Happiness. But it's like you have to take a leap of faith, right, into something. And I can't tell you which way to go, but I do see that you do have doubts about this investment that you're making. Take a leap of faith. Go for it. Really that simple. Angels, ancestors, guides from the Most High. I mean, easier said than done, right? I don't know what you're doing that you have to take a leap of faith and go for it, or whatever the case is. I don't know what it is that you're doing. But whatever it is that you're doing, I'm seeing it bringing lots of happiness, lots of success, lots of warmth. I see you as the Empress, and I also see a failed family, failed relationship, failed happiness, failed completion, and I also see you carrying those burdens of that failed completion and that failed relationship, okay? And I see that you're trying to manifest something. So, yeah, you may need to go into solitude, though, so you can release. Oh, that's what it's saying. That's what this shit is saying. It's saying you need to release that burden. Release that burden, okay? Take a leap of faith into this investment. It's going to bring you happiness. You're birthing something. You're an alchemist. There's a spiritual union here. Spiritual union here. Lover's card at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Angels, ancestors, guys, and the Most High. Let's keep going. One more card, please. One. And two. Three. Oh. Wow. I see exactly what you're saying, babe. I see exactly what you're saying, boo. You're looking over at, you're looking, okay. You're looking out at the horizon. You're looking out and you're looking over. And you're looking at all your ships coming in. And you're looking at like what you can do in a life. What you could be in a life. Where you can go in a life. This is what you're seeing. You're like, yeah, I did this, I did that. I invested in certain things and I can see how I can reap the benefits of these things. That's at the bottom of the deck. But on the way there, I'm seeing fights. I'm seeing bickering. I'm seeing quarrels. I'm seeing arguments. I'm seeing pettiness, slander, relationship quarrels too. The Five of Swords. Let me tell you, I'm gonna go in the book. I'm gonna go in the book. I'm gonna go in the book. I'm gonna go in the book for this. I'm gonna go in the book for this. Quarrels, relationship quarrels. Remember I said that. I'm telling you what the Five of Swords say in the book. I didn't make this up. That's what the card, that's the energy, that's the essence of the card. Five of Swords, holding on to resentment. Oh no, that's in the reverse, sorry. Defeat, loss, battle, conflict. Defeat, loss, battle, conflict. Okay? We all encounter conflict from time to time. In our modern world, it's pretty much impossible to avoid whether it crops up within an established relationship or with an acquaintance. The Five of Swords brings about petty arguments, major disputes, and all that lies in between. The Five of Swords is the card of battle, but rather than a balanced and healthy fight, it often presents the aggressive defeat of one party. So somebody here is just fighting this defeat. You got it. You got it. That's what's happening here. And because of that, it's making this a challenge. So in the upright, it's like when I'm reading tarot, I'm also trying to teach you what it means. So you know I'm not just pulling these messages out my ass. This is what the cards are saying. Literally, I'm just delivering the message. And I'm just taking my time to look at how the cards fall. What is Spirit saying? What is the universe saying? What is the energies doing? Oh, I gotta leave in 7 minutes, so we're gonna wrap this up. I gotta go get my children from school. The alarm's gonna go off in a sec. Okay, so what it's saying here, this is in the challenged position, right? The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles mean long-term stability, moving towards something long-term, slow build. This is being challenged. Why is it being challenged? It's being challenged because somebody is uncertain about investing, because that's also being challenged. Somebody's uncertain about investing. I'm also seeing fights, quarrels, bickers, and I'm also seeing a high level of commitment. Okay, so the challenge is getting into this higher level of commitment. Okay, this long-term energy, it's being challenged, even though you may be able to see it from a distance, see it from afar, watching it grow. I feel like you're watching a spiritual union. Honestly, you're watching this union, and I feel like you're kind of being told to go into solitude, go alone. You may need to go through a dark night. You may need to go check yourself. You know, because I do see you carrying burdens here from the center card, a failed family or a broken up family, divorce even. We play with the Ten of Cups for me, so you know I'm not fucking tripping, my nigga. Like I'm not tripping. I'm not fucking tripping. Feeling discontented, fear of commitment, unrealistic goals. So there was some type of family situation where somebody was scared to commit, somebody wasn't feeling contented in it, even trying to reach this goal with this happy family situation, it didn't happen, and you feel burdened by that. Okay, but I'm seeing success. I'm seeing success, Empress. You gotta go into solitude. You gotta spend some time alone. I'm seeing a spiritual union too. Whatever this means. Capricorn, let's clarify this position. Clarify the position. Oh, Nine of Pentacles. You're trying to manifest a certain type of independence, a certain type of luxury for yourself. Okay, you want to be self-sufficient. So Capricorn, you may be in a space where you're trying to build and grow into this self-sufficiency, where you're fruitful and you know you have what you need in excess. But I feel like something from your past may be almost haunting you because you're carrying it still. Tell me about this Empress. Something about this Empress. Wow, we got two cards for the Empress. We got Judgment and we got Three of Swords, which is saying, I don't know, it's giving like this family. I'm seeing lots of family. Look at the imagery on it. This Judgment card in particular gives me family. A decision has been made about this situation, and whatever the decision was made, it has to do with a breakup, heartbreak, or separation. You may have to go into solitude for some healing to release this. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Okay? This is advocacy, advocating, defending yourself, speaking up for yourself, okay, taking action. It's a warrior energy, okay? But warrior, you're verbally and mentally. It's like you think, you communicate to stand up for what's right. You use your logic. You could be a little cold sometimes too. No doubt about that. That's what I'm seeing here. You're a little cold sometimes, straight to the point. This is what it is. That's what it is. But I see you having a hard time investing in something here. You're juggling. You're balancing out a lot of stuff. I feel like you could be kind of spreading yourself kind of thin right now too. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, 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 Ten of Wands. Yeah, you cut somebody off. Put in some work. One more card, please. Perfect. Oh, okay. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. We can take one more. Perfect. Ooh. All right. I feel like here you feel burdened by a situation. I do see that you experienced some sorrow in your past. I'm trying to run through this because I got 2 minutes before I gotta get up, throw on a sweater, throw on some sneakers, and run out the door. But I'm gonna make sure I finish this live for y'all, okay? So I see here Queen of Swords, really opinionated, but really smart, right? Really judgmental, but not in a bad way. It's judgmental because you've been through some shit in the past, some sorrow in the past, and now you're here, and nobody can't take you for an idiot. Nobody can't take you for a fool, pretty much. And I'm seeing here you had to cut some shit off and walk away with some burdens. Okay, bag lady. Whatever this situation is, that unrealistic goal that you had, you was working really hard on that unrealistic goal. You was working really hard. Okay, on that unrealistic goal. That's what I'm seeing. I see that you've been by yourself, solitude. Um, there was a situation here, and that unrealistic goal could have been some type of family situation, whatever, some type of fulfillment. You was trying to reach some type of fulfillment. You took your bags up. You had to. I feel like, okay. So with the Two of Swords, I'm feeling like there's some type of success or happiness that is due for you, but it was stagnated because you were putting in work in the wrong place into this unrealistic goal. See that? You was putting work into this unrealistic goal. So it became very stagnant for you. Then I'm also seeing all this fight and bickering and shit like that when it comes to, and this is exactly why you're in a challenged position when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles, because the Seven of Pentacles show back up, but it show back up crossing the Five of Swords. So them fights, them bickers, it's all about you investing in something. That slow build, that Knight of Pentacles that came up in a challenged position where you're growing and you're moving slow into something and it's some type of stability, but it's in a challenged place right now. It's because there are fights and bickers. Five of Swords came up again. There's fights and bickers within it. That's why. But I'm also seeing this higher level of commitment going into a marriage. This is why spiritual union is at the bottom of the deck. But let me tell you what's happening. Wow. Let me tell you what's happening. There's a third party interference happening behind the scenes in the dark, okay, with the Moon card, and the three is underneath the three of cups. Three of Cups is talking about some type of third party interference and things of that nature. So something here is interfering with this situation, and you may need to go into solitude so you can release that situation because you're carrying some baggage. That's what I'm seeing, okay? You're carrying some baggage. And what I see behind the spiritual union, which is what I want to talk about. Dope. You see your rainbow is upside down here with the Ten of Cups. Well, your rainbow's in the upright here, and speaking of foundation and achievements, number 4, which is also with the Four of Wands, okay? Which comes to that higher level of commitment in this spiritual union and this foundation and achievement. But you need to plan and have patience. And I'm also seeing behind this Three of Wands, we're back into the take a leap of faith. When you're taking a leap of faith into an opportunity of love, and what's that going to do? Close the cycle. I'm also seeing this is a husband. This is technically what a husband looks like in the tarot. The the King of Pentacles. That's what a husband looks like in the tarot. It could be a wife in a masculine energy. That could be you, you know, being the masculine energy in this spiritual union, whatever. But Capricorn, this is what I'm picking up, okay? This is what I have for you, and I hope the reading helped for all my earth signs. I got to go and go get my babies. But I hope this helped. I'm Cool J. This is Cool J's Tarot. Peace.